Hey guys, Artist Creation back again with another Destiny 2 build video, and today we are on the Warlock once again and we are running a middle tree Void build. Now for middle tree Void you want to get your scatter grenades on for this setup. You're going to need your Nova Warp, you're going to need your Atomic Breach, so melee abilities create void explosions. Got your Dark Matter, so void ability kills, grant health, melee grenade and class ability energy, which is huge. And then you've got your Handheld Supernova, and that's when you hold your grenade to charge it up and you throw it. It fires a blast forward. So with 3 to 4 bolts come off you, and it's just like a direct beam and it just wrecks everything in front of you. Now if you're too close to enemies when you use Handheld Supernova, you will kill yourself, which I've done many times, so just be careful when using Handheld Supernova at close range. Now the weapons I've gone for is Last Breath, Trinary System and Deathbringer. Now you don't have to use these weapons. A lot of my videos I've done a lot of setups with like Traveler's Chosen and stuff like that, but you can just use weapons with Demo. You can use weapons with Wellspring. Adrenaline Junkie is going to be really good next week with the increased damage it'll be doing and stuff like that. But I want to have builds where I'm not just relying on say like Traveler's Chosen just to give me all my abilities back all of the time. Not everyone wants to run a sidearm, not everyone's a fan of it and stuff like that, so this is kind of changing up every build. I try to do something a little bit different. So for here, as I said, Last Breath, Demo and Adrenaline Junkie. You got your Trinary System with Killing Wind and Demolitionist, and then you got your Darkest Before as well for that extra bit of damage to rain death from above. Now on the headpiece we are running a solar headpiece and we're running double ashes to assets because the Handheld Supernova counts for that, or if you throw your scatter grenades as is, it'll also create your super energy. And then with that we got explosive well maker on top of it, so your scatter grenades will create explosive wells as well. Now Nothing Manacles is a brand new exotic this season. It's where you get 2 charges of scatter grenade, and hence why we're going for the scatters for this setup, and it's really good because we have 2 charges of Handheld Supernova on top of it as well. And then with that we got momentum transfer, causing damage with your grenade, reduces melee cooldown, so that's really good. Now you can have this setup. This is a really fun build. Now you can completely change it up and add your champion weapons in here and whatnot. I don't want to just be throwing champions, oh you have to use this for this and this for that. This is just, I have a lot of fun playing with this, a lot. I'm doing Gambit and strikes and everything. I just love using this, even in Prophecy Dungeon and stuff like that. It's really fun. On the chest piece, we got Melee Wellmaker. I'm just running a sniper damage resist and a concussive dampener as always, but these can change as I always say. On the boots, we got double innovation, so orbs of power give you grenade cooldown, and then I got another explosive wellmaker to stack it up. And then over here on the bond we got particle construction and bountiful wells, so particle is just to run with the trinary system. Now you can run whatever you want in here, you don't have to use particle construction, that is your choice, but because of trinary system I think it's really good to just have it. Now let's get into the lost sector and I'll show you how it works. So for the setup, as you'll see, I'll charge this bad boy up, I'll throw it, and I got my kill. So that's how it works. Now if you're too close, as I said, it will hurt or it will kill. So you gotta be very careful. So once we get in here, you'll see the setup now with the scatters. So the scatters are really good with this setup. So you want to jump in, you got lashing enemies, you pop them down. Now there's your wells, so you got your void ones and you got your explosive wells on top of it. And there's your melee, and that's 2 more wells as well. And you charge this up, you throw it, there you go. And as you can see, your abilities don't really wane, they don't go anywhere, they're always like there. Like you don't really need to worry too much about anything, everything blows up. You always have 2 grenades, if not 1, and then your melee is always coming back as well. So I don't really ever struggle, and because of the explosion you can do, it's crazy. Now we're going to pop our super here, and your initial pop will also cause an explosion, and if you push down you can teleport forward as you saw there. And it will wreck. Ever since they updated the damage for PvE, it's been so strong. Whew, that was close. Almost got us. But Nova Warp is so underrated right now. I think a lot more people should start using this and get prepping for Witch Queen, because obviously in Witch Queen there's a lot more going on in Witch Queen than we know. We don't even know how the supers are going to be played out in Witch Queen. Like we know there's more changes coming to Void, but we don't know exactly what's going to happen here. But again, as I said, this is straight up just getting wells, getting your abilities and knocking out all these hard tier enemies. Handheld Supernova will kill almost anything that's a yellow bar, no problem. It isn't, there's no stress on it whatsoever. But again, as I said, be careful, because if you are too close, you will kill yourself with it. there we go. Now we all basically almost have a super again. And that's just from running around and tossing grenades and punching people. So that's why I love this setup. Now, let's get into the main room. As I said, you got your Death Bringer, so you can just fire that bad boy up high. And we call death down, and hopefully I did it right. And there you go, there's your boys wiped out. You got another Nova Warp. And initial burst will just kill the enemy. And you can just zoom around the map. Now, I find it if you jump and zoom, you can get extreme speed on it. And if you hold it down, you'll charge it up. And now you can actually move forward much more quickly than you used to be able to. And for this boss, you'll see how much damage you can do here. Like, Handheld is just so strong right now. And it's great for PvP as well, but this setup is obviously for PvE. But I have a lot of fun with Nova Warp ever since the changes came into it and stuff like that. So one hit and I should blow them all up. And there's your explosive wells, there's your melee well maker and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the setup, that's the build. I said it's a very quick video just to show you what you can do right now with Nova Warp. Now there is changes coming next week, and there'll be even more changes coming in Witch Queen. So I'm really excited. So again, middle tree, we've got your Nova Warp and your scatter grenades. You've got your Atomic Breach, Dark Matter and Handheld Supernova. Then on the armor, I'm running double ashes to assets, explosive well maker as well, momentum transfer and elemental ordnance. But throw in your champion weapons if you want to use this for lost sectors or whatever you want. You got your concussive dampener, sniper damage resist, which you can change, and melee well maker in there as well. You add another explosive well maker and double innovation. Now explosive well maker ×2. You could put a ×2 on your elemental ordnance or your melee well maker if you like as well. You don't have to run double explosive because explosive sometimes depends on the proc. So then you got your particle deconstruction and your bountiful wells. And as I said, any weapon you want in the heavy slot. I like using Deathbringer because it's quite fun. Then you got your trinary system with Demolitionist, and then you got your last bet with Demolitionist and Adrenaline Junkie. Which Adrenaline Junkie next week it has a huge change. So that's the build, that's the setup. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. So again, as I said in one of my previous videos, that next week we got a big change coming to Destiny. It'll be the anniversary setup for the new DLC. So I will be streaming that over on Twitch TV. I'll leave my link in the description below. Please come by and check me out. You don't even have to follow or sub or anything like that. I just want you to come by, hang out, have a chat, man. It's all about just hanging out and having fun and stuff like that. So I hope I see you over there. If not, there's no worries. My build videos will always be here for you. I hope I help people out with these build videos and stuff like that. So I really appreciate all the support from everyone that has been watching my videos, liking my videos and stuff like that. So I do really appreciate it. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one.